I saw this video on Tariq's live stream this past Sunday. Now, this is very interesting to see. Now, many of you probably by the time I upload this video will have already seen it, but I will post the link down below if you want to hear the audio. There's really not much audio there, but I'm gonna basically describe what's going on in the video. So basically you have this black militia group right here that's pretty much outside of the McMichael residence, just kind of patrolling the area and everything like that. And you have the PC people that are out there calling the police, trying to get them to come and remove these guys from coming, on their residence. And as you just saw on the screen, they kind of just spoke for me. They spoke ahead of me what I was getting ready to say. So, like I said, the PC people called the police, and guess what did not happen? The police did not engage. They did not come and remove these guys. I guess the intimidation factor was there. I'm like, they probably was like, well, look, they're well within their rights. They can pretty much do what they want. And let's be real here. They were probably scared of them guys. I'm going to be completely and utterly honest. They were scared of them. Like, they saw those weapons. They saw how they were dressed. They was like, look, we are not engaging with this. We do not have the artillery to deal with this. They look serious. They look mean. And we're just going to sit right here. And they probably like, as long as no shots get fired, we will not engage, because what can we really do? I know them PC people who was calling the police were probably so mad and so upset that they probably got on the phone and tried to call the governor, and probably did, for those of them who had their contact information. Now, this is the imagery that lamestream media will not show. They won't show this because they don't want to scare the PC people. And this right here will show fear. Like I showed with that other video where they were escorting that woman into that building. That's imagery they don't want to show. I think they kind of pushed that one a little bit more out there, mainly because of the location of where it was at. But they're not going to show this on the news. They're not. And then, you know how I know that they're scared? Because when I was reading through the comments of the video, I was seeing so many PC people down there saying, so do y'all want to start? Are you trying to incite a race war? Or y'all trying to do this? Are y'all trying to do that? That's not them trying to intimidate, or I guess you can say, have us engage into that conversation. That, to me, when I read that, is coming out of fear. Like, they're probably scared to death that something might actually pop off, and that people will probably be prepared for whatever they throw at us. Because truth be told, what they're going to do is they're going to look at the guys like the ones in this video, and they're not going to try to engage them. They're going to go after what they will appear to be the soft target, the one that's not prepared. That's why we always have to say you have to be prepared for whatever may happen, because they're not going to go after them. They're the hard target. Think of what Dylan Roof said years ago after he killed those 9 people in that church. He said that he was going to go to an urban hood area, but then changed his mind because he knew he would not make it out alive, and his mission probably wouldn't be fulfilled. So what did he do? He went to a church, sat there, listened to them, and then opened fire because they were considered soft targets. So his mission was completed, and he planned this out for months. But his original plan was to go to a urban area, but he knew that he probably would not have gotten out of there alive. His goal was to see this thing to the end. His goal was to incite a race war. Unfortunately for him, none of that worked, because he said that people would bail him out. That didn't happen. He's still in jail to this day on death row. We just counting down the days, months, years, whatever, weeks, until he gets that lethal cocktail. The same thing with that other guy. I forgot what state it was in, the one who killed those 2 people at that Kroger somewhere in the South near the Midwest. His plan was originally to go into a church and pretty much copy what Dylan Roof did. But the church said, nah, we ain't letting you in. So he left out of frustration and went to a Kroger and shot the first 2 black people he saw coming out the store. So they can do, like I said, it's a brand new day. Like I said, playtime is over. That's what I'm going to title the video. Playtime is over. We are in the midst of a pandemic right now, and we're still dealing with the same BS that was going on before the pandemic, was going on during, and most likely was going to continue going on after it. But the difference is this time, as you can see in this video, people are more prepared because they're tired. They're fed up. And this is what I call warning imagery, because nothing's popped off yet. But this is just a warning. Like, look, Y'all have guns, we got them too. But see, this is the thing. They're more scared when we have them because they're so used to us being in a very subservient, kowtow position that's beneath them. But the minute they see us with it, then that's when they start changing gun laws. Then they start trying to rewrite the Second Amendment and all types of stuff. They always rewrite the laws when it comes to us. Think about what happened with the Black Panthers when they went to the Capitol building back in the 60s. Then they want to change the gun laws when they, decide to arm themselves to protect themselves and their community. This is no different. But I'm willing to bet they're going to try to change some stuff and switch some stuff around because it's them. Like I said, it's a fear factor there at play that a black man holding a gun scares the hell out of them. They don't blink. There's not a second thought when a palm colored person has one, but when a black man has one in particular, not saying they wouldn't blink an eye for a black woman, that one will probably really catch them off guard. That's why I said if you're a black woman, you need to train because they won't see you coming at all. But when they see a black man holding that gun, especially a gun like that, then it scares them. Like, think of what happened with Micah Johnson and Gavin Long and Christopher Dorner and what they did and why they did it. Because a lot of people overlook the why of why they did it and just look at what they did, but not the why. But that's really all I have to say as it pertains to this. Salute to these brothers right here. And like I said, I think they're still out there, and I think they might be patrolled at other areas as well, and not just at this location. But it's just that this video is out there, and the imagery is there. And I'm bringing this to you just in case you didn't see it, because a lot of people say, well, why aren't we doing this and why aren't we doing that? Maybe it's because a lot of us don't want to broadcast every move that we make. Because but you know what? For so long we had to move in silence, but now people are coming out of the shadows. Like I said, playtime is over. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.